on my way.
Where the hell have you been? This is the third time this week, and you think you can just walk in here whenever?
Gonna hit the ground running.
Hi, I'm Adil. What you just watched is the full commercial I made completely with AI on this laptop. And here's why you'll want to stick around. By the end of this video, you'll be able to make one of these yourself for your product, your brand, or just an idea you've been sitting on for years. A real cinematic ad. And honestly, it's way simpler than it looks. And the skill that built the whole thing, free, in the description. You walk away with everything I use here. It's 3 simple steps. Step 1, the assets. Product, characters, locations, props. Install Cinema and GPT Image 2.0. Step 2, the Claude skill that turns your story into prompts. Step 3, generating the scenes in Seedance 2.0. All inside Higgsfield AI. Alright, let's get right into it. Stage 1, creating the assets. Here's how we'll do this. I'm gonna generate different options for the characters and the locations, test them, and log the ones that perform best. You will see why this matters later. But before we generate anything, we have to get organized. You're about to make a ton of files, and if they're scattered everywhere, you'll waste half your day digging through your images mid-edit. I've got one image of the headphones, and one isn't enough. The model needs to see them from every angle, or it'll hallucinate halfway through a scene. So I'm gonna drop my image into GPT Image 2.0. This is the best model right now for product editing, and I'm gonna ask for a clean product sheet. So I'm just saying, make a product sheet with front and 3/4 perspective views of the headphones from image 1, and I'm attaching the image. All right, we got our product sheet. Now Seedance knows the product from all different sides. My story has one main character, one guy, and he's in every single scene. The kitchen, the stadium, the street, even the office. Headphones on the whole time, always locked into the music. So to bring this whole thing to life, I need to build his character sheet, plus all the locations and all the props. Let's start with him. So for the hero, I'm using Soul Cinema. This is the best model for photorealistic looks. I'm gonna go over to Claude and ask for a character sheet. I'm just saying, create a prompt for a character sheet of a young man with an expressive face, 2 panels, close up, and full body, front and back on a gray background. I'm using Claude because it writes the whole detailed prompt for me. And here's the point. The close-up gives the model the exact face to lock onto, and the full body gives its height and the build. One clean reference for exactly who the guy is right from the start. Also, the gray background is very important. We found that the win rate is just way higher on gray because there's 0 background clutter competing with the character. More of what you generate comes back usable. 8 images cost only 1 credit in Soul Cinema, so I go wild, run a bunch of batches, and scroll until the face stops me. And here's a very important tip. Don't pick just one, grab a couple you like and test them. Why? Because a face that looks great as a still might fall apart the moment it moves, and I won't know which one holds up until I test them. So I'm gonna keep these 2 and decide later with actual footage. For now, I drag both onto my canvas. Quick note on the canvas, since I'm using it the whole time, it's basically just my workspace. I lay every candidate side by side, compare them, and drag the winner to the top to lock it. Everything is right there in the view, so nothing gets lost. Let's move on to the next asset. The hero is the one that has to carry the whole thing, so he gets the care. The boss is a side character, he doesn't need that. So I'm not gonna overthink him. I'm using AI cast here because it delivers instant character sheets and multiple styling options from a single prompt. You can build an entire cast with this, but let's start simple. I'll type an office boss in his 50s with a pot belly wearing a suit. All right, some of these are too friendly. I want a boss who's genuinely furious. Like this guy over here. I mean, look at that. Pure villain, he's perfect for our story. All right, the boss is done. Let's move on. Now, this is the part that makes or breaks the whole video. If your location looks fake or plasticky, no prompting will ever save it. I want one thing across all of them: bright, clean, high-budget commercial vibe. Same approach, cinematic locations, simple prompt, lots of batches. First, the kitchen. So I'm looking for a modern apartment kitchen, again 3/4 angle, bright, clean daylight, high-end commercial look, and hit generate. One quick trick, I generate the kitchen at a 3/4 angle. It gives the room more depth for Seedance to hold on to when the camera moves, which gives a way better win rate than a flat head-on shot. Same as the hero, I'm keeping multiple options here for the kitchen. The first one's got that perfect warm atmosphere. The second one's brighter, crisper. Now I've got everything for the first real test. 2 heroes, 2 kitchens. So I'm gonna use a simple prompt. The hero walks into the kitchen, headphones on, dance a little, plus the location, the character sheet, and headphones attached. This is the part most people skip. Same prompt every single time, and I only swap the hero or the kitchen, nothing else. Change one thing at a time, and you can actually see what's making the difference. All right, let's see what we got. Side by side, it's obvious. So the first location, in both, the faces just vanish. It's too dark, and the whole shot sinks into shadow. The second one's brighter, more polished, looks like an actual commercial. That's the winner for the location, and for the character, the curly-haired guy owns the frame. He's a better dancer, has better presence, and he just fits in the space. So that's it. We're gonna go with character A and kitchen B. On our canvas, the winner's to the top and locked. And immediately a problem. When animating, I need the hero to make coffee and then leave. So we need a couple tweaks for the location before we can move forward. I'm gonna bring that kitchen over to GPT Image 2.0 and say, clear everything off the kitchen island so the top is empty. On the left counter, add a gas stove. On the right wall, remove the TV and put a door there instead. Keep everything else the same. And we generate. All right, there we go. Now first location is locked. And one more very important thing before we make the next location. After enough generations, you start spotting the same problem before it bites you. And here's one pro tip, learn the hard way. Look at this character sheet. Multiple faces in one image. Looks fine now, but when we animate later, the video model doesn't know which face to grab, so it drifts. There's an easy and a very effective solution. I'm gonna bring my character sheet over to GPT Image 2.0 and say, erase the face from the full body shot on the right panel. And just like that, one face to lock onto, and he's all set. And I'm gonna quickly do the same for the boss as well, attach the image and do it again. Now both faces are locked. All right, let's keep building. Now the other locations, same way. Generate, keep the best onto the canvas. The stadium, I'll be honest, I didn't want to handwrite a prompt for a cinematic stadium from scratch, so I didn't. I'm giving Claude 3 things: running track, 3/4 view, sunny day. And notice the 3/4 view, same trick as the kitchen. I generate the location at an angle to have a better hit rate. Now let it cook, and it came back with a full, detailed prompt with the track, the field, and the light description. And the result is exactly what I wanted. Perfect green field, red track, clean light. I'm also gonna bring 2 options that I like to the canvas. And just like the kitchen, I don't trust the still, I test them. Same character sheet, both stadiums, one simple line. He runs along the track in headphones. All right, this one's clear. I'm gonna go with the first one. The light's just way better for what I need. It's brighter, and this is a morning scene, so it has to feel like morning. Again, winner to the top, locked. Then the street corner and the office, same process for each. Generate a couple options, keep my favorites on the canvas, test them, see what works best, and finally lock them. Here, testing every single location might feel slow, but it's not. This is exactly how you avoid wasting a ton of credits later trying to generate full scenes with the wrong assets. Last thing, through every one of these tests, my hero's been in a plain black outfit. And that's fine for tests, but now that everything is locked, let's give him a real look. And here's how. I'm gonna open up Claude, drop in an image of our character and say, give me 10 casual outfit ideas for this character, write each as a prompt. Now it's giving me super detailed prompts for each outfit. I run all 10 in GPT Image 2.0 and compare. Okay. So many decent looks. Honestly, I probably wear half of these myself. Here, I love the top in one and the jeans in another. So I'm not gonna settle. I'll ask, take the shirt from the second look, make it pink, and keep the jeans from the first. Combine them into one prompt. And run that again. All right, so we have a pink shirt, white tee, the jeans. Now here's the guy. And one last pro tip, and trust me, this one is a lifesaver for your credits. Every time you edit an asset, the quality takes a hit. We built this character in Soul Cinema, and the quality came out crisp, right down to the skin texture. But when we ran it through GPT Image for the edits, it softened everything up. And that's exactly how you get that flat, plastic AI-slop look, which we definitely don't want. Goal is keeping it looking real. So here's the play. You take your original high-detailed Soul Cinema shot and your newly edited GPT Image version, and you pull them both into a photo editor. Any basic editor works just fine. Soul shot on top, edited version underneath. Mask out the old outfit on top, the new one shows through from below. The face, the skin, the background, all from the original stays Soul. Only the outfit comes from the edit. And lastly, the props. The sky dancer, the sneakers, the backpack, they repeat across scenes, so each gets a clean reference sheet in GPT Image 2.0. No motion twist on these, they're objects, they don't perform. The prop sheet's enough. That's everything built, tested, and locked. Now, we turn it into videos. Stage 2, the shot list. Stage 1 gave me a pile of locked assets. Stage 2 turns them into actual prompts. And this is where most people bleed credits. Here's a trap. You open Seedance, you start typing a prompt from scratch, you overload it, you hate the result, you tweak it, run it again, and 20 generations later, you've spent a fortune, and your initial idea is a mess. Let me show you how to fix that. First, I never write prompts by hand. I use a skill I built in Claude. Quickly on what that does, since it's the engine of the whole stage. The skill is a file you load into Claude that teaches it to do one job exactly your way. This one does a single thing. It writes shot lists with prompts tailored for Seedance 2.0. Everything we learned making our last film, how Seedance wants a shot described, what holds character consistency, what breaks it, all of it is packed into this one file. It's in the description, load it once, and Claude stops guessing and starts writing prompts like we would. New chat, now I give it 3 things. First, the script. I wrote the whole ad out beforehand, and the idea behind it is super simple. You know that feeling when everything is loud at once? The mower outside, the traffic, your boss. This is the ad. A guy is mourning, and one tap on his headphones switches the whole world off. 1 beat per scene. Second, every locked asset. This is the part most people skip, and it's why their prompts come out generic. I don't just describe the assets to Claude, I upload them. All of them straight from the canvas. The more it can actually see, the better it writes. And third, I name each one so Claude knows exactly what it's looking at. Now it cooks. Every scene broken into prompts, each one written for Seedance. And here's the thing I want you to understand before we touch it, because it changes how you work. This isn't a pile of separate prompts, it's a shot list, one connected document. It's connected 2 ways that matter. This block at the top is the style prefix. Lighting, camera, color, the whole look. It's glued to every single prompt in the document. You change it once and it changes everywhere. You'll watch me do exactly that in a minute, and every prompt has a name, so I can talk to Claude like an editor and say, edit prompt 1A, do this, and only that one changes. Everything else stays locked. That's the whole advantage over prompting one at a time. You're not juggling 20 loose chats. You're editing one connected thing. That's the framework. Now, let's generate and watch it break and watch me fix it. Stage 3, scene generation. Now, I'm not gonna say that the first try works because it rarely does. So I'm gonna run each prompt, tell you exactly what's wrong, and show you what I'm typing back to Claude to fix it. So I'm grabbing the first prompt. Now, before I generate it, here's what I'm gonna do. In my project, I'm saving all the assets that I've locked, the characters, locations, props, as elements. And I'm gonna name each one the same way I did in Claude. And now watch this. I'm gonna paste in the first prompt the shot list gave me, and all the required images get attached automatically, so I don't have to do anything separately. All right, let's run it in Seedance and see what we get. I see what's wrong here. So first, the light. This commercial needs bright, clean morning energy. Second, the camera is just sitting there static. I want it moving from frame 1. And 3, the coffee is crammed into the end of the same shot. It's just doing too much. I want to tease the coffee here and give it its own prompt after. So here's how we fix it. In Claude, I'm gonna say, change the style prefix for the whole shot list, kill the contre-jour and shadow side framing. Let's go soft, even daylight from the camera side, bright and clean. And I'm gonna say apply to every prompt. This will fix the lighting in all scenes right away. Now the 1A prompt specific stuff. Edit prompt 1A. I want the shot open behind him and ease around to profile as he walks to the stove. No static white, and cut the coffee down to a quick 3-stage jump cut tease. Set the mocha, it gurgles, he pours and sips. Now Claude is giving me the updated shot list, the light is fixed in every scene, and 1A is rewritten. I'm gonna copy the new 1A and paste it into Seedance. Let's see what we get. Okay, better. The camera's moving now, and that bright, clean light is exactly the morning feel I wanted. From all the 1A runs, I grabbed the slices that work. The walk-in from one, the headphones on beat from another, but the coffee making, it just looks bad. It's rushed, flat, there's no weight to it. So let's pull that moment out on its own shot, its own prompt. I'm gonna call it 1B. We build it from scratch. I want a fast, snappy edit of the coffee making process. But first, props. The mocha and the mug came out different in every take, drifting cut to cut. And in a tight close-up, that's the first thing your eye sees. So I'm gonna lock them. One clean reference each. In Claude, I'm asking, create the prompts for a mocha pod and a mug that match the kitchen. Couple seconds and here's what it gives me. The mug and the mocha prompts, I'm gonna paste those into GPT Image 2, roll a bunch of options and grab the cream colored ones. They match the product. Now I'm gonna add them to my elements. Let's name them mocha cream and mug cream. Now they'll auto attach, same as everything else. And let's go back to Claude and ask for the new prompt. Add an intermediate prompt 1B, turn the coffee into a fast cut montage, high angle close up, straight down on the mocha. I want a worm's eye from the burner looking up as the flame catches. Tight on the pour, the sip, cut fast, make him feel the music. And I'm also gonna attach my elements and say log mocha cream and mug cream as exact references. Okay, now that's a commercial. Coffee shot like a car ad. I rolled it a bunch and pulled keeper phases of 4 different videos. The spoon from one, the flame from another, the pour from a third, the sip from a fourth. Okay, now the last beat, the exit. This is the old 1B from the original shot list, so now it slides down to 1C. Let me run the original prompt first. I don't like his moves. Him just walking out like that, too boring. I want him enjoying the music. You know that feeling when you leave the house still dancing a little? That kind of move. And here's a pro tip, this is a big one. You don't just write he dances or type a generic description of motion. That means nothing to Seedance. You have to spell it out, move by move. So I'm asking Claude to add a more detailed choreography without changing the story. Rewrite prompt 1C, the exit. He packs the sneakers into the bag, zips it, then dances to the door. Add dance moves. I'm gonna be very specific here. So I want 2 head nods, shoulder rolling one at a time, a knee dip, a finger snap, a quarter spin at the door. I'm also gonna say keep it loose, keep it fun, and on a tap of the ear cup. And run it. Now here we also do the edit, so pulling phases from 3 different takes. The zip from one, the dance from another, the tap from a third. And that tap at the end, we're gonna use the same motion, basically cutting on action most of the time. Now, let's watch what scene 1 looks like edited. 3 prompts, 9 generations, keeper phases of 9 different 15-second clips. That's scene 1. Now the stadium. Let's start with prompt 2A. Okay, the stadium, completely different energy. And the first thing I deal with isn't a prompt, it's his clothes. My hero's lock sheet is in his casual look, the pink shirt. He's not running around in a button down. So before I generate a single frame, I build him an athletic version. I'm gonna go over to Claude, attach his character sheet, and also drop the sneakers as a reference. I'm gonna say, give me a prompt to edit this character sheet so that he's wearing a blue athletic outfit with these sneakers. A quick thing before people get this wrong, since I need to stitch slices from different takes together, the outfit would jump. Every generation would give him different shorts or different shoes. To stop that, I lock the outfit down as a reference. I take Claude's prompt into GPT Image 2, feed it the character sheet plus the sneakers, and generate a few solid, consistent options. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm gonna choose this blue outfit. That's my dry athletic hero. Into elements as S-hero. Now, here's the move that saves me 10 minutes from now. I'll create a second sheet, same guy, same outfit, soaked, because he's about to sprint, and by the finish, he needs to be drenched. And if I take a dry reference and ask Seedance to sweat him up with words, it starts improvising, and the face drips off of him. So I'm gonna make the wet version now on purpose. I'll attach the character sheet and ask, same character sheet, post-run, sweaty chest, sweat stains on the shirt. Let's save it as hero wet. 2 sheets, 1 dry, 1 wet. That's the rule. If your character has to change mid-sentence, don't fight one reference. Build a second, because images are cheap, videos aren't. Then I tell Claude when to use which. So for 2A, use the dry S-hero for the warm-up and run cuts. Switch to S-hero wet for the final death zone stop. That's the only cut where he's soaked. All right, now I run 2A. Okay, first thing, the light. Remember that lighting fix I made to the prefix in scene 1? That was perfect for the kitchen, but it's not fantastic here. The stadium at midday should be harsh. Blazing sun, hard shadows on the track, saturated color. The prefix is just a default. When one scene needs its own look, I override just that scene. For scene 2 only, override the prefix lighting, bright, genuinely sunny midday, strong direct sun, high and frontal behind the camera, deep blue sky, crisp, hard-edged shadows on the track, saturated color. Okay, better. Now 2 quick fixes. 1, the warm-up. I don't want him stretching, I want it dynamic from the very first frame. 2, and this one's easy to miss, the opening cut into scene 1, the hand tap doesn't match. It's a different hand, and the motion is slightly off. So I'm gonna send it back and ask Claude to fix it. Rework 2A, kill the warm-up, match the opening tap to the closing tap of 1C exactly, same hand, same motion, so it match cuts clean. To make the ad interesting to watch, I'll also ask, give me broadcast style wides from the stands, tight tracking shots of his legs driving, and a worm's eye view right from the track level where he spins straight over the lens. And save that as 2B. Okay, now it moves. Here I'm gonna keep the opening, I'm gonna keep the finish. The tracking, leg shots, and the wide shots, all good. But the scene's still missing one thing, a real product shot. This whole ad is the headphones. I want one cut that's nothing but them. So add a version 2C, keep the same opening and closing tab, swap the middle for a single body rig snorri cam locked on the right ear cup, camera bolted to his body, the headphones rock solid dead center. Everything behind him ripping past in motion blur. And let's copy and paste it into Seedance and hit generate. Oh yeah, look at that. The headphones sit dead center, locked while the whole track tears past behind them. That's the shot your eye goes straight to. And normally, a move like that means a body rig, a camera operator, a day and location, a few $1,000s before anyone ever hits record. Here, I just generated it. 3 prompts, 6 videos pulled into the cut, the dynamic wide and the worm's eye from one, the body rig shot from another, the finish of a couple more, stitch the best seconds, and that's the stadium.
So that you can't blame me twice, no babe. Who do you think I am? Well, I'm going.
Okay, this is the hard one. The most dancing in the whole ad, and a ton of stuff that has to stay locked frame to frame, the corner, the props, the sky dancer. Let's run the starting prompt and see what we get. Okay, I already see what's breaking. So there are 3 problems. 1, the light's off. The whole ad plays out as one continuous midday, so it has to read that way, sun straight overhead. 2, my hero walks a different direction every single generation. And 3, the sky dancer, watch it, huge in one take, tiny in the next, jumps to a different spot every time. Now, the fix here isn't words. Text just can't pin a location down. So I give the model a map instead. Honestly, this is the #1 hack to steal from this video. Normally, you'd use brute force, running 20 generations just to fish out a few good seconds. That's slow and burns through credits. The map skips the lottery. By showing the model exactly where things sit and how big they are, it gets it right take after take. Watch this. I built it in GPT Image 2.0. So I'm gonna say make a schematic, mark the fire hydrant, and lock the sky dancer to its right. It should be 2 times a person's height, located on the same line. And I'm attaching the location. And now that's my map. I'm gonna take it to Claude and have it rewrite the whole prompt around it. Rewrite the street prompt on this schematic. Lighting is bright midday, overhead sun, short hard shadows underfoot, no sunset. It's the same morning as everything else. Hero moves left to right, dancing, road on his left, and the brick building on the right. Camera following, and let's make it lively, pedestrians and traffic throughout. So I'm fixing all 3 problems in one prompt. Now let's paste it into Seedance and run it. Okay, much better. The dancer is keeping his size and the direction is mostly there. And I also like the top shot here. I'll use it for the next iteration, but one problem, the model is still losing track of the geography. Our hero keeps drifting around between takes. To fix that, I'm pinning him to a tree on the left side of the frame to give the AI a solid anchor. Back to Claude, describing exactly that beat by beat. So I'm gonna say hero stands under the tree on the left, sunlight coming through the leaves. Let's do cut by cut. Cut 1, match the framing and motion of the closing tab from scene 2 exactly. Same pose. Then after the tab, he starts dancing. Cut 2, tight on his legs, footwork. Cut 3, medium camera tracking him. Cut 4, top down, wide, he approaches the sky dancer's spot. Cut 5, wide frontal, dancing beside it, phone buzzes, he stops. Cut 6, close on his face, he taps the ear cup to answer, dancer withering behind him, and also lock the backpack on both shoulders in every single cut. That last line matters. Some batches gave me the backpack, some didn't. Now I'm gonna lock it in the prompt, and the problem is gone. Paste and run again. Now the cuts and movement are clean, but the dancing is totally generic, just loose and mushy. It's the exact same lesson as the kitchen exit. He dances, it's just not a direction. So instead of telling him to dance, I'm choreographing every single cut by name. So for cut 1, slow head bob, left and right, catching the rhythm. Cut 2, sharp footwork, skips, stomps, and quick weight shifts. Cut 3, locking style, arms snapping into frozen geometric poses. Cut 4 and 5, hip hop dance. He spots the sky dancer, grooves, then goes full out, wide arms, shoulder isolations, stopping on the beat. And here's the pro tip that ties it all together. I'm gonna drop my actual music track into the prompt as an input and tell it, add the music track as an input and have the hero dance in time with its beat. Now every move lands on the beat. And last thing, the final cut, I want the dancer to feel huge over him. So cut 6, drop the camera low and tilt up so the sky dancer towers, withering over his shoulder behind him. Now let's copy the prompt and also load the track in as an input here in Seedance. Same name and batch several. Alright, that's the shot. Confident, loose, and the sky dancer stays perfectly locked in place every single cut. Now, I actually pulled 6 videos into this one, and notice, this was all done by iterating on one single prompt 3 times, not writing 3 separate ones. That's the real trick. Sometimes you build in pieces, and sometimes you just tweak one shot until it's perfect. Scene 3 is locked, next is scene 4. Alright, the office. Our hero finally makes it to work, and his angry boss is waiting for him. This is the climax. The whole ad has been building up to this exact room. Let's run the starting prompt for A. I love that our guy doesn't care at all that the boss is mad. And the boss is great right away. Lots of presents, he's annoyed, but he's not overdoing it. He stays. But the entrance is a bit off. Right now, the guy's just kind of there. I want him walking in, through the door, and the camera following him, dancing the whole way. Here's the thing though. Same problem as the kitchen. If I just say he dances, I get random flailing. So I do the scene 1 trick again. I don't ask for a dance, I write out the moves one by one. 2 fixes, 1 edit. The match cut top and the dance entrance. Edit for A, open on a tab that matches the last cut of scene 3 exactly. Same pose, so it match cuts clean. Then he pushes through the office door, camera follows him in, he's dancing the whole way. 2 head nods, a shoulder roll, a dipping step, a knee lift, a finger snap, landing on a smirk. Yeah, that's the one. The camera follows him in, the dance is absolutely killing it, and the boss is perfectly framed right behind him. That's the whole thing right there. I'm keeping all of it. Scene 4, locked. Alright, scene 5, the boss, the guy screaming 30 seconds ago, is now out on the street, headphones on, doing the full wavy dance right next to the sky dancer. The whole joke is the contrast, so I'm not gonna overthink it. For scene 5, make a wide eye-level shot, the boss, headphones on, suit rumpled, doing a loose, full-body wave dance right next to the sky dancer. The passerby smiling, lock him to the right of the sky dancer using the scene 3 schematic. Now I'm gonna paste it, and as you can see, the schematic gets attached automatically. And let's do a couple batches and run it. Look at him. Guy clearly just needed to put some music on. This is the perfect end to the story. Alright, let's stitch it all together and watch the full commercial top to bottom.
Well, you're begging me to stay, but I'm going my own way. Looking cloudy away. I won't even roll the dice so that you can't play me twice, no babe. Who do you think I am? Well, I'm gonna take my own road. And I'm sorry, baby, you can't go. Gotta hit the ground running.
I'm on my way.
Take me for
Where the hell have you been? This is the 3rd time this week, and you think you can just walk in here whenever?
Gonna hit the ground running.
So let's wrap this up. This is how many generations and credits it took to make the whole thing. We started with absolutely nothing, just a pair of headphones and an idea. We built the assets, tested how they moved, and locked in the best ones. Then we turned the script into a connected prompt system. So one quick change updated every single scene. After that, it was just fixing what broke. We used a layout map to hold the location, swapped characters for the post-run look, and wrote out choreography move by move. Because here's the real secret. The finished ad is just the best few seconds out of 100 tries cut together. That's the whole game. Iteration is the skill. And this isn't just for headphones. Swap in any product you want, the workflow is exactly the same. The real power is in how you describe it. Now, go make yours. And as always, if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.